Hello, hello. Hopefully everything does work. We are going to start, I would say. Hope everybody is fine. I know it's not currently at least the right thing, but I want to put some music on as well. And hello and welcome back to a new stream, and hopefully a good stream, and hopefully a climbing stream. We're going to have here an interesting team. LilyNiRiain, I just supposed to say new to you. What's up? Memphis Steve, how you doing? Hello from Arizona. Hello from Germany. Ronaldo, absolutely. Also, happy birthday to Ronaldo. Shouts to you, my homie, best mate. Anyway, Ori said my set today, can I got nuked my Elo, playing a bunch of teams I don't know where to skip this cup or not. It is currently interlude season, which already should answer your question. You should not skip the cup, just get your Stardust or go for the Ultra League at the end of the day. Like, I guess that's kind of what you want to do. I guess Ultra League is just the alternative for it. I actually enjoyed Ultra League. I have a video coming up as well for Ultra League after the stream, so stay tuned for that. But, generally speaking, we're gonna try to play this team that is currently on the screen. I have to actually still change my FURRET moveset. So I have around 20 charge TMs. Let's pray that we're gonna get Brick Break, because I would like to run Brick Break in the meta that we're currently in. We do get it in the first one. What's up? Oh, a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. And I just saw that the current cup is above the alert box. And now that's gonna be changed again. So that is great. Yeah, FURRET. FURRET is interesting because we have Quick Attack on this Pokemon, a move that I actually completely forgot existed, and I find quite interesting for the current season cup. This was actually the team that I wanted to run in the beginning, but as we are close to Legend, I want to just do... I have 3 sets, by the way, left today. I did already do 2 sets, which are the 2 sets that you're going to see in the video afterwards. So, Quebec, Canada. That's kind of cool. Canada's, by the way, one of those places I would like to visit eventually as well. I would love to go to Canada. I find it's like a very interesting place. It's supposed to be, of course, very cold or whatever, but depends also where you're gonna be. But like, there's a lot going on. I would love to go to Canada. Should be very cold right now, yeah. Frosters, do we have the right moveset on our lead though? That is the other question. We do. Double comes in, that's fine. I think we lagged a tiny bit there, but that's okay. Yeah, we definitely lagged a tiny bit, but that's okay. We are going to be able to just try to play this one out. And I'm kind of happy with that. I'm alright with that. I hate this cup. I don't mind it so far, but I feel like 2 weeks of it are going to be a bit of pain. So yeah, we are running, by the way, a Dragon Tail on our Dudans bars, as well as like Body Slam and Rock Slide. Here, the idea behind the team as well is you have the lead that is a Fairy type that you kind of want to bait out basically those Dragon type Pokemon that you don't want to face them with Pokemon on the back. In this case, FURRET is fine against Dragon type Pokemon. Oh, they have Payback. Good information for me. But yeah, that's kind of how it's supposed to work at least. You have the Rock Slide. They're gonna try to go for the full farm down. I see myself ending up in a scenario where it's just my FURRET in the bag. Oh, okay. That is interesting. They get a ton of energy, but I might put them into farm down range for Sucker Punch, so let's hope and pray for that. They might not have 2 moves yet. Avalanche. Perfect. And yep, goodbye there. So, do you go back into your goat? You are gonna go ahead and go into your final Pokemon, which is going to be the Seaking. And I want to keep my move, because I feel like I can utilize the Grimmsnarl later on still. I know there's still the double, which is going to be a bit scary. I know they have Icy, which is also a little bit scary. But I want to go for the move early. I hope they didn't catch. Okay, they didn't catch. I tried to press onto it, but it didn't work. So that's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. We got the shield. That's good, though. Okay. What do we do? We got shield. We generate at the same speed as they do. Water Pulse. Okay, we got to shield this one, though. I assume that they're going to try to go to the goat soon. They don't. Can I go for a combo play? I think that's my best bet. Combo play. Yep. Combo play worked. And if a double kick doesn't knock me out, I might be able to go for another charge move. That would be fantastic here, actually. Let's see. Yep, I should be able to. Never mind, it doesn't knock them, but we can just farm down at the same time. And we have the first win with FURRET, Dunsparce, and Grimmsnarl. Not the team that I expected generally to work, but let's see if this is gonna continue. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Hope you're all doing fine. -3 degrees. Ay. That's kind of what we have here as well. They currently have -2 here. We had a bit of snow today. There was so much more snow than I expected to get, but luckily we didn't get it because, like, it's been freezing temperatures the entire time. Thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to leave a like on the stream as well. Apparently it helps, but who knows? Who knows? I would like to... Okay, I get the free fast move in. That means that it's gonna be the body slam, so I can take one of them. They are at 4 fast moves, which means I can go for one more, go for foul play, and then go for one more fast move and catch the next body slam onto my Dunsparce. Okay, see. Yep, we can catch the move. That's going to be a bit better because we have a little bit more bulk here. Quick attack on FURRET is forgotten for a reason. Not in this cup. I do agree with you usually, but in this cup it actually makes a lot of sense to run this Pokemon with this move. So I feel like Quick Attack does generate energy faster than the Sucker Punch does, as well as you have Stab on it. That doesn't mean it does more damage. It doesn't do more damage, but it has... I don't want to face you actually, because I do double resistant damage with my fast move against you. But generally speaking, I do think that this is kind of the way to go. That is the way to go. Yeah. So we need here, by the way, for this team as well, our lead of our lead of Grimmsnarl, because otherwise we just lose to Ghost types, as our moveset of FURRET is getting hard-walled by Ghost type Pokemon. So playing Charm Tyrantrum. I think. Was it Calamantaus play Tyrantrum? I don't know. I saw definitely on YouTube someone on a thumbnail a Tyrantrum. I don't know who it was, but I saw on this Pokemon, but I wouldn't really want to run Charm on it, but maybe it makes sense. Who knows? Okay. Here's the benefit. I know that I can farm down now, but the issue is they're gonna swap out anyway. But I can go for a Brick Break against whatever they have in the back, so... Oh, they have they're normal Dunsparce. Okay, normal Dunsparce means they need 4 for the first one. They went for the first move here. Okay, I can try to catch a move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I caught the move. That's nice. FURRET wins the MP tie against this thing, as far as I am aware. So I can go into my boy here. I will be able to outspeed them here. And now they should be in range for any move. They need to go for the energy now. Which means we are 1, 2... Oh. They're risking it all. I think that is a mistake by them because... Please retry, please reconnect. Hello? No, it was such a nice end battle there. I do think I'm gonna win this one. Let's see. Yeah, here you go. You can see it now. Drone coming in. I should be able to just go for the Swift. And I win. Okay, one disconnect is fine. I actually want to record the battles as well because I maybe want to make a video towards this team. So, forgot about the first 2, which is already great because those were really nice battles. But curious if we're gonna hit Legend today. Which absolutely doesn't matter in the season, but we are not gonna talk about this one, are we? Okay. Well, let's see. A bad first battle now where I'm actually recording the battles as well. I'm gonna lose immediately. Beetle has a Bug Bite, usually. Bug Bite and Fell Stinger is, I think, what's currently been run. Because you just can, yeah, go 2 shields through opponents, which is quite strong. So, Yeah, I wanted to run Shadow Beetle as well with a move, but Bug Bite is a legacy move, and I actually don't have any more elite fast teams really, so can't redo that. What am I drinking? Pepsi. Pepsi for the day. Usually I drink water mainly, but I just felt like it. I just felt like it. So, Swift. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are not too happy with this current cup, which I feel like it's actually going to be fun though for the EOSC. I think it's a great meta for the EOSC. I think that makes a lot of sense. So what's up, me? How you doing? Are you going to EOSC as well, right? EOSC going to be already like in a week or something, isn't it? I think it's like the weekend after. Yeah, that's gonna be actually that's kind of bad for me. Kind of the first EOSC I'm missing out for a while at least. I think I was in the last 3 EOSCs. Fairly certain I was. But this one I will miss out because I have a little tiny girl at home and I can't leave the baby. I don't want to leave the baby. Not this early. Not this early. Foul play. I think I should be able to still get another fast move in before just getting energy. Yeah. Goodbye there. Hopefully Dudanspa's gonna win me this battle here as well. So got Beedrill. He had energy. What was the other Pokemon they had? They had something different. They had Drapion, but they that Felstinger. I knew, but I couldn't redo anything. If it's Awkward Tail, I still have a chance. I should have let the Felstinger go through. That was a mistake. That's Crunch. Yeah, okay, I have no chance then. I would need to farm him here. I know that I was close to a move, but good game to the opponent. Close one. 2-1 still. In a week. AUSA gonna be fun though. I can't wait. I usually have that on big screen. Can't wait to see all the battles. It's always, like, in my opinion, I actually like EOIC more than Worlds in a lot of cases. But to be fair, I feel like last Worlds kind of hit a bit differently because of like what they did with the stage. I felt like that was so cool. But I feel like EYC is my favorite event. Because there are like so many familiar names as well. It's mainly what it is. I feel like for Worlds, like, Worlds of course cool because it's Worlds. But at the end of the day, like, a lot of the names are people that it didn't HGC before, which is also cool in their own kind of way. Things screen for disconnecting again. But EOSC, like, you kind of follow the journeys a bit more. At least as in European. I feel like it's kind of mostly the same for NASC for the NA people. Yeah, I do think that the Shield 6 Pick 3 format is way better for this one. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, you shouldn't go to tournaments if your wife is pregnant. Don't do that. Oh, how did it get dicey? Like, if I allowed to ask there. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen, which is always a bit scary there. There's not much divorced Pokemon in this cup. I feel like also the Pokemon should divorce more in this cup. That would be great for the cup itself. I might just go back to Wi-Fi stream because I'm getting annoyed by the cable now. Oh, they have Hyper Beam. Cool, I like that. I don't mind that. But it's actually the best way I've played it now because I have now my better matchup here, I think. But yeah, Pokemon in this cup, please finally start divorcing. Honestly, I do think this cup is not bad though. I honestly don't think this cup is that bad, but I do understand on why people are getting frustrated with it. Like, I completely get why people are like, maybe not the best cup ever. Because at the end of the day, like, what you have here is a very limited meta. Like, there are Pokemon that you just have to bring. But what I like is there are still kind of those spice picks that you can run that are just there to counter what is top meta. And I always kind of like this for like those cups. Okay, yeah. I get that. I mean, 5 weeks early is not ideal, but should be hopefully alright for the baby as well. Yeah. Let's see your body slam. Ever since I started recording, I've been losing all the battles, but only barely. That is fantastic. Isn't Pikipek with a higher shine chance right now? I think so. I do think so. So we have to win this in order to go positive here. We're getting at least closer-ish to Legend then, which we need to be, because we're at rank 20. I can't wait for the new season. Like, honestly, I'm just so tired of not being able to do that for something. But we face off against a Pokemon that I actually don't really like to face here. While we do resisted damage and they do double resisted damage, it's still not a good matchup for ourselves. We actually lose this battle. Unless, yeah, like they're gonna very likely let the move go here, do they? No, they actually shield, okay. Like, Power Punch changes this matchup quite a bit. But they can just freely go for a stone to knock us out. Here's the thing, do I want to shield or do I not? I am gonna shield the first one. It's Brutal Swing. I wanted to call the bait there. It would have been double resisted damage then. But I'm alright with it because I actually feel like that this team functions best when shields are down nearly. So I'm okay with it. They shield again. This is gonna be a CMP type. I do feel like that they would be able to get to another Stone-ish if they... Yeah, even if they're gonna go for the Stone-ish, I think they... Okay. Okay, that's a bit weird. Why would he go into a Dragon-type Pokemon against the Fairy? I don't know if a Swift knocks us out here, though. It could be the case that Swift knocks us here already. It does not. We miss out on the charge move. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I would still need to go for a charge move here. Otherwise, I get to an Outrage. So that's less than ideal. Could have stopped out. But honestly, Kingdra is doing more damage than expected. We still should be okay here. Oh yeah, we are absolutely okay. We have super effective damage here. Hello, my friend. What I'm hoping for now, though, is they went for stones and they kind of swapped then after, right? So, here's the thing. If they stay in here, which I hope they do, I want to swap out... Do they stay in? They don't stay in. Okay, I want to stay in then. They're gonna go for their own hard-hitting move. Okay, they're gonna go down. And I win. I don't know why they didn't do that. Like, they could have just went for the Brutal Swing or would have knocked me. Like, they would have won CMP tie, they would have got there in time. Like, Brutal Swing, it takes the same amount of time that I need to get to a charge move. And now, like, the Swift is going to be enough here. And we're gonna go positive with this team in the first set. And I only recorded basically the lame battles, but I feel like they didn't play it right. I feel like they could have played this a bit better here. They had the Tyranitar in the lead, and they could have played out way better. But I will take it. I will gladly take it. I will absolutely like to take this one at home and get up some elo. What do we have here? We have a Corsola. Actually, I would like to get like maybe the Corsola fully maxed out, just because I like it. But I have a good Corsola build already. I don't think I'm ever going to build a new Corsola, so I would like to actually have the Johto Corsola build as well. But we're climbing. We are at 2972. So maybe we can hit Legend now in this set. It's such a thing, isn't it? I wish it would be different. I wish we had a normal season. Especially, we are now. It's the last third of the season. We're already in the last third of the season. And there hasn't been an update to Pokemon Go PvP. Like, why do we have interlude season in the first place then? Is there still something coming? Is it what's going to stay like this now? But like, if it stays like this, why the hell would we have this in the first place? It just doesn't make sense to me. It just really doesn't make sense. But let's see what's going up next. We're going to have Grimmsnarl against Unlike Beedrill. A Beedrill could have Poison Jab as well, which I was thinking of running. Poison Jab could be kind of awkward as well in this general matchup right now. But this is fine. I think this time around I might swap here just to preserve my lead, because we have an ABB style line anyway. And I feel like last time I would have liked to keep my lead there a little bit longer. It could be Bug Bite, but I actually don't take that much damage, so I'd rather shield here just in case it's a hard hitting move. What's up, Train Joy? We have Extra. Okay, that's good then. Oh, we have 2 Dunsparce against 2 Dunsparce. That's even better. Fantastic, actually. There you win Steam P-Tai, which is awkward. How can we play this out best? We see that we are kinda in range where they're gonna knock me out with another one. I don't like that. The Beedrill is lower than just from the Grimmsnarl, which is good. They shield this move up, which is interesting. I could go Ferret, but I actually like it more to go into my own Grimmsnarl. Because at the end of the day, I resist the fast move. And yes, they're gonna get to a move exactly here. But what should be the case now is that they either need to swap out, but then they're gonna get hit by a hard-hitting move, or they're gonna get into their Beedrill. Beedrill is gone. No, it depends on what they're gonna have in the back. I doubt they're gonna go back into their dude Dunsparce. Thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. Let's see what they have in the... Oh, they have in the back their own Grimmsnarl. That is going to be a game over, I think, because I don't have the firepower. No, I don't. I need to go into my Ferret here. I have fast move damage, that's alright. But they can just go for a play rough, and I can't even try to catch the move here. I could see them go into the Dunsparce. Let's see what they do. They go for play rough, yeah, doing a lot of damage. Okay, they don't go into the Dunsparce. That gives me some potential play at least. I wonder how much it Swift does. Because Grimmsnarl doesn't have a lot of bulk. Are you on Campfire? I am, in theory, I think, on Campfire, but I don't actually. I've never opened the app really in forever, so you wouldn't be able to talk to me there. I literally haven't opened, I think, the app in like a year or something, so I don't know, like, it just don't really gives me any benefit, Campfire. There's nothing really, like, where it helps. So, it disconnected again. Just didn't want to show the loss. Yeah, I lost the spell. It was kind of the worst possible Pokemon in the back here, I feel like. Grimmsnarl was, like, not the Pokemon I want to see. But still, we're getting positive there. Hey, from Seattle. Go Hawks. That's actually, like, a sport that really isn't a thing here, which is kind of funny. But what's kind of interesting is that I think NFL is trying to get into, like, especially Germany, which is kind of funny. Like, there's a lot of US sports that can't trying to come over right now, which is interesting. It's also, like, a lot more sponsored, like, from television or whatever. But anyway. Hello. Thanks for all the follows. By the way, again, if you're watching on YouTube, I would appreciate if you could leave a like on the stream. Helps out apparently a ton. And it's free. And of course, if you haven't done that, subscribe on either Twitch or on YouTube, as we see the opponent getting to the Stone Age now. I'm taking this though. I'm actually okay with that. Can you play Ultra League with a new Pokemon? I have an Ultra League video coming up as soon as this live stream going to end, so hope that's also okay for you. Ultra League I actually enjoyed quite a bit there as well, so. Yeah, okay, if you have a community ambassador there, then that's fine. I don't. My city is too small spot for that, I feel like. Like, yeah, I know, like, I think in theory you can have that in any kind of size, but, like, I don't think there is an active community here. At least I haven't really seen anyone play the game at all anymore where I'm, so don't think that really helps here. Here's Steam P-Tai. We very likely could force them to shield here because they had a lot of energy out of it. Like, they have, like, 5... Okay, they have 5 rollouts worth of energy, but that all goes down the drain. That's actually cool that they go into Tyranitar, because I'm just gonna take this as an opportunity to farm it down. I could have actually got the move off now, which I should have done now, but it's what it is. Yeah, communicating device for remote trading. That's actually also a good idea. Yeah, that makes some sense. I haven't been close to anyone yet for remote trading. The best thing is that, of course, for Nawai again, I'm mainly close with my girlfriend's account there, which is great now where we live together. Fantastic. I can't wait to do the remote trade. But yeah, for all of the other ones, it's going to be really cool because basically what I did as well is I kept everyone on my friend list that I was lucky friends with, even though I didn't know who they are. And as long as they were still active, and like now I can get them all up to the highest level. I have like there's so many lucky trades in around like, I don't know, 50 days or something coming up, which is gonna be cool. Can't wait for that. I should be able to win this battle. FURRET is going to be able to get to the Swift here, or otherwise I'm going to be able to go ahead and go for a shot move my other Pokemon. Outrage is not gonna be enough now. Good game. Yo, what's up? The Larry. Should be prioritizing people far away, but locals are probably hit. Like, yeah, exactly. It's like for locals, you're gonna hit always a little bit earlier. Can we break through past 2,200? Oh, actually, not good. I will make videos towards like common mistakes and things that you have to focus on as well for this month. Like, this is all my plan. This week is in particularly a little bit more busier than the next few weeks coming up for me. So it's planned that I make videos towards it. There are lots of tiny things to improve, especially with just like in that kind of elo range. A lot of times it's game management in terms of trying to understand on where you want to position yourself with your Pokemon. A lot of times it's not wise to just try to either use your shields in order to get the lead advantage, or like there are different kind of ways on how to position yourself, and you kind of have to get a feeling for that. But there's also mainly energy management. Like, I don't even mean like, okay, throwing on the right time, but also knowing on the energy of the opponent and when to throw your charge move, when to catch a move. Like, stuff like this is going to be kind of what brings you out of there. Like, this is honestly kind of the most important things. But and I will make it into a hopefully better video as well, explaining some stuff. There's a lot of tutorials I kind of want to still do, which are all kind of planned for this month. But yeah, life has been a bit busy, and I will still do them though at the end of the season for sure. I have every singular post, so I don't know what the season 1 post is called. Like, if you can tell me on what the name is of the post, then I can see if I find that post, because I don't know what the name is in game for it. That's mainly, but I definitely have it. I hit legend every single season, so I will absolutely have it in my inventory. But there are currently, I think, over 100 poses or something, so I'm not going to go through all of them without knowing the name of it. And I know that like one of the earlier ones are like the Gary Oak one, which I think a lot of people like. But I don't know which one it is. Yeah. I generally also like streaming is mainly here for me to help you out as well. Like, I feel like, at least for me, when I started doing like playing PvP itself, I learned basically everything through watching streams. I learned everything through streams. I learned a little bit, I guess, through YouTube as well, but I mainly learned through streams, and I think that is the best way of doing that as well. In theory, they should be able to go for a player of here, so I'm going to shield. They go for power punch, okay. That's fair. That's just gonna be another power punch, I assume. Steven Stone pose, okay. Yeah, I think there are 2 Steven Stone poses though, as far as I know. There was like one that was like re-released in a season afterwards, which I definitely have as well. There were definitely 2. I think their season 5 pose or something was also Steven Stone. Okay. Catch the move, so I have still some energy on my Grims now, and I have this Pokemon out now. Okay, that is not good. That is, but it's actually also not that bad. I can go for the Swift early. They're forced to go for a harder hitting move, I think, against me. I get to my next Swift a little bit early as well. I think we're alright here. I feel like, okay, that is less than I expected. Never mind, I don't think we're alright here. They're forced to go for Outrage though. Swift doesn't knock me here, right? If I knock them, I should be okay. Let's see. Swift, I don't go to please, please. This happens now the entire time to me. Oh, come on. Yeah, I just would have got the move off, but no. That's too much. Yeah, this happened now, I think, 2 times already today, where like the Kingdra was just able to farm me down. Kingdra definitely want to watch for the upcoming one. Absolutely. Yeah. That's the thing, by the way, as well, that kind of happened to me, like, towards move timing in the chat. I did submit battles to Kiang, I think, where I was ranked 20 in the world. And if I look at them now, I would be like, what the hell did I do that? Like, my timing is off, everything is kind of off. But back in the day, it helped you to get to, like, rank 20 in the world, and nowadays, like, you don't get anything for it. Let me see if there... Is it kind of organized? We're just gonna go look through a few of the poses. Some that I didn't buy. Here's Steven pose 1. The Steven pose 1 is Steven pose 1. There is the blue pose. That is the spooky one. That's not. That's N pose. That's level 40, whatever. Also, Corinna. Like all of the different ones. Team Skull I actually enjoyed quite a bit. Bugcatcher, Obstagoon, Guzma. There's Steven 2 pose. Yeah, there are like 2 different Steven poses. But it's this one I think you were looking for. Is this the first pose from Go Battle League? Thank you for disconnecting again. I just have to reconnect, and it's fine. Oh. That's, I actually, because I haven't been streaming on Twitch for ages, I didn't even know there's like something like a 3 stream, like watching 3 streams in a row and getting extra points for that. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool though. I have to go here as well, on Twitch and change like kind of those, things that you can get as rewards from it. Because I don't even know what's in there right now. Like I honestly have 0 clue. I think that's renaming Pokemon or whatever, but yeah. Thanks so much for the follow on YouTube. Here's my question. I actually don't even know. Is it every follow on YouTube? Or is that just the ones that are watching the stream and following from that? I'm just curious. Because then for YouTube, it doesn't really make sense for me too much then to even include it for the stream to be shown. So if you are in the chat right now, would be cool if you could write. The one who just followed, Chihiboon, would be fantastic. This could be just like any follower from YouTube. I just watched the video and was like, yeah, okay, I'll follow now. But I want to give shoutouts to the people as well. So, I don't know. What's the first move on FURRET? It is a quick attack. Quick attack is quite a solid one. It does generate energy faster than the Sucker Punch. It does not do as much damage, but it's quite cool. The charge move when the opponent is using one-turn fast move that is supposed to register first. Here's the thing, for like the KOs or the Kingdras that happened against me that always were in the opponent's favor, it is supposed to happen. Like, what has happened on the screen is on, I think, as far as I know, is how it's supposed to be happening. I think you are supposed to be able to knock them out with the fast moves. The thing is here, it just isn't consistent. This is one of the biggest issues still for Pokemon Go. It is not consistent by any means. So, who knows? Who knows? If I mostly talked completely about something that wasn't even asked, but here you are. Hope that's fine. Let's see. Next opponent, Storm Rider. I need to hit Legend today. Would be a disgrace if I don't. Okay, Dunsparce. I have 2 Dunsparce as well, but not a Dunsparce. Dunsparce doesn't have Body Slam, which is one of the main reasons why you maybe would want to run 2 Dunsparce, because you have a Body Slam on this Pokemon. They go straight for the move, which I'm actually alright with because I get the free fast move in, and I can pressure them now with foul plays. But I'm gonna go over first, because now I could have also Play Rough, which would knock you out straight away, so maybe forces a shield from you. But I want to still keep a little bit of health and energy on my Grimmsnarl, so I'm gonna swap instead. Okay, they're swapping themselves. They have LilyLiRiain. I actually don't know who wins the matchup here, us or LilyLiRiain. We do a little bit more damage with our fast move, but they generate energy faster, so... Curious, I'm not too sure. Do they have a triple rollout team? Because you can play that. You can play Dunsparce, you can play LilyLiRiain, you can play Bulltech together. I'm not too sure. You hit Expert last season. That's also really good. Like Legend far away. If you hit Expert, it's just one good run to get to Legend. Like one good team, like one team that kind of breaks the meta that you're playing in. It's all it takes then to get to Legend, which is kind of what it is. Like the difference between Expert and Legend isn't that much. It really isn't. It really is not. Okay, we're gonna be able to knock them out here or get the shield advantage. I would actually rather have them go for the shield, but I highly doubt that they're gonna give me that one. They don't, okay. They go back into their Dunsparce. They're forced to go for a charge move here though. I'm gonna, yeah, okay. They're gonna go for their charge move now. Can let this go. I can go for one fast move with my Grimmsnarl and I get the foul play off. They did get a free fast move in here that they should have not got through. That is like one with lag. That is not something that's supposed to be happening. So that's kind of unfortunate because they have now quite a bit more energy than they should have had. Oh, okay. Looks like it's the MP type, but I'm not sure. I know what there's in the back, so I'm just gonna go for a shield. Going for Swift as well, but I could went for a Brick as well, but I think Swift is hopefully enough. Okay, I didn't even get the move off. That's perfect. Thank you so much. Alpha Club, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, this should have never happened here. The Dunsparce should have never got this move off at all. And they have their own charge bug now in the back. That's fantastic. That's really unfortunate though, because I would have had no damage on my FURRET and I would have been able to definitely win this battle then. But now I have to really look at what I'm doing. Okay, I get the move off. They just got to their move, I think. They went straight. So I should be able to go for one and then fast move. And then one fast move again. I think that's my play. I could go for two and then swap as well if I want to try to catch a move. But I feel like that's a bit too risky. I think I should... Like, if they still get another move with the Dunsparce, it's just nonsense anyway, because I should have never got to that one in the first place, so... That is just nonsense. Toucan is also my favorite Pokemon right now still. It's such a good Pokemon. Yeah, okay, goodbye. Goodbye, you don't deserve to win this one. Lag is trying to help you, but not here. Good game. Oh, it was not a CMP type, because the game is doing some weird stuff right now, and it's not supposed to do it like this, but... It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm totally okay with that. I am okay with that. I lost follows today, which is pretty nice. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, follow the stream. And also leave a like on it. And you mentioned Masterclass. Yes and no, but I would have been even able to destroy them better, which is like always kind of bothers me. Shadow Greninja is more scary. I am honest, like here, I'm always honest with you, also on like YouTube and whatever. I am absolutely disappointed in Shadow Greninja. I was so excited for this Pokemon, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be great. It is not good. Personally, I don't think it is a great Pokemon. That being said, I only tried so far with garbage IVs. I have a really good IV one, which I can't wait to try out, and there's gonna be definitely videos towards that one as well, as soon as I'm gonna be able to build it, which will take a while, because we haven't had a Shadow event in... Like, we had just a Shadow event. Basically, I think the next Shadow event is supposed to be in May, from what people are saying, so... Until May is gonna be a little bit. Do you play in Pokemon Regionals? I did back in the day. I just really... Oh, Panaman! Yeah, run up for World Championship. Good lead for me. I haven't had the time for it. Like, that's truth be told. I haven't had the time for competing anytime recently. And that's the main reason why I didn't. But I did back in the day. I did do it back in the day. Okay. Thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. But again, I don't know. Like, I feel like that YouTube might be just generally any sub they're gonna get on YouTube. And that wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to leave it on stream. So I might just disable those followers coming out through, which is kind of sad. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. That is amazing. Drill run coming in. That is also amazing because I'm okay. They're gonna swap. Yeah. I just try to delay them because I want to keep my. I need to keep my other Pokemon up against them basically, so I can delay this one. Keep myself a swap for later on. I do double resist the fast move. I will shield here though because it's gonna be the Rock Tomb. But I need to get rid of the Spiritomb because Spiritomb is gonna be a tough one. Spiritomb is an absolute tough one. Rock Tomb comes in. We are gonna go. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna have quite a bit of energy now already. And now it depends on what they want to do. I would assume that they're gonna let the move go, but they only have now one last Pokemon left basically. Oh, the shield, okay. Okay, now I can farm them, but they're very likely gonna swap out anyway. I don't think that the Dunsparce has energy though, so it must be most likely the final Pokemon. Yeah, it is the final Pokemon, which is Licky. Okay, not too bad. I can catch the move. I should have caught no on the Dunsparce now, I guess, in hindsight. But I have a ton of energy on my grips now, which is amazing. And I can go for a Brick Break here. I feel like I'm still gonna lose against Petaman just because he knows what he's doing. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's basically mostly the current strongest player in Europe. Oh. I didn't expect that one. I don't think they can swap out yet, can they? Go for Body Slam. I go straight. They can't swap out yet. They can swap out. That's smart. I need to try to find a way. Okay. Okay. I got up to the Swift here. That doesn't actually matter. Like, they think now, okay, they caught the move or whatever. That actually doesn't matter. I think I actually win this battle now. Because I have 2 foul plays. And with it shouldn't matter. They just go straight for the charge move now on a Licky because they kind of like, okay, I can still get to the move off. But it doesn't actually matter. I win this battle. And they know that most I know as well. See you later. Good game to Petaman. A very strong opponent, of course. I had the matchup advantage here. I had absolutely the matchup advantage here. Shout out to you. There was not a lot that he could have really done. They're very entertaining. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for the feedback. Again, stay tuned for the videos for the upcoming season. I can't wait for them. I can't wait to start my Road to Glory again. The Road to Glory is going to be like the series I feel like that I am most excited for. Because I can do it mainly as a stream series, which is going to be perfect for you as well. But I start on the old Road to Glory account, where I haven't been playing really for ages. I did, though. Did play the last community day with that account for a tiny bit. Just in order to get those, yeah, Ninetales for myself. I need to go positive this set in order to hit Legend. I have one more set left. This is the last set for the day. This is the last set. Battling against all those top tier opponents. Still, just remember that I need to still do a short with a battle against Caleb Peng. I think it's so with an unreleased video so far. So I did battle Caleb Peng though recently. Oh no, it actually was. I released it. I think I did release it. I don't know. There was one video where I battled Caleb Peng, but also Caleb Jogs at the same time. There was, I don't know which one it was. Maybe you'll watch it on YouTube. Maybe no. Mostly people are on my friend list. Yeah, a lot of the top tier battlers on my friend list. Which is cool because I like at the end of the day, like, I was asked if I go to regionals and if I compete there. I don't really compete at regionals currently, but I at least have the opportunity. At least I did have the opportunity once so far that I was able to cast them, which was a lot of fun. So can't use Bastion in the yeah. You can't use Ducks though as well. He likes duck type Pokemon, I like them. Okay, yeah, first the number 2 in the world, now the number 1 in the world, back to back. What a matchup here. And I won! I won against both of them. Hooray! Honestly, Bell's Boy, easiest battle in the world. Like, I can't believe that he is now the world champion or whatever. Look how easy that was. Like, still can't believe it. But that kind of shows you can just always win in the world championships as well. Easy. Booked a weekend in London around ERC. No way. It's definitely for Valentine's Day though. Yeah, it was scared. Honestly, I would have liked to battle against him. Bell's the Boy, very, very good player, of course. Me joking mainly because he just forfeited. I assume he wanted to tank or he didn't want his team to be out there. Could be also the case. I'm not too sure. I have no idea. But it is what it is at the end of the day, isn't it? Well, let's see. Take draw. Good lead. Good lead. Can we hit Legend? Can we hit Legend today? We are getting closer to Legend. Okay, Drapion, I should actually stop out faster here, but I don't because I have no brain. This is an alright matchup though, generally, so okay. Because I have 2 good answers to King still. Crunch coming through, please and debuff. You're not supposed to debuff me, please. You're not allowed to debuff me. This doesn't do enough damage, sadly. As you see here. And now it's just a question on what I want to do. And what I want to do is I want to let this move go. I don't care about FURRET anymore. FURRET can go. See ya later. I don't need you. What I need is energy. I want energy. And here is where I'm gonna get energy. I shield. I shield. Because I should be able to go for the full farmer now without any problems. Yep. Now I have a ton of energy. And here's the thing. In the meta we're playing in currently, it does not really matter too much on where your body slams are gonna go up against. So I'm quite alright with how this goes right now. Could be, could be. Okay. I'm alright with how things are going here. I just have one idea right now in my head, which I wonder if that's going to be possible. If I survive this move here. Nah, I don't survive this move, I think. I'm not going to have enough. Oh, definitely not an earthquake. Okay. But this means also I can get this as an opportunity again to get more energy. That's fine. That is just going to be a body slam. I thought I could get a little bit more energy in, but at the end of the day, I just want to keep my energy for the King Draw. And I have now 100 energy, which of course I have to use a bit of it now. But I feel like I have a good chance here. I just have to go for the body slam spam. That's realistically all I have to do. Let's go straight for the move. No, come on. Don't disconnect again. Okay. I think the opponent just got a bit of free fast moves in there, which is not really ideal because of the disconnect. But I might be able to... I need to get to another body slam, basically, that's all. I don't know if they get to another Swift. I think they got a few fast moves in there for free, sadly. And that is annoying, because I think they might have 2 Swifts now, which they should have, mostly not have. Yeah. I also looked like the dunce boss just waited for, like, literally half a year in order for the opponent to get a move. I do think I would have won this without the disconnector, because I think that's putting the cable back in caused the game to lag a little bit. But you almost didn't even see that part of it, but I have it actually recorded, so unfortunate, because that was actually a very interesting game. I liked this game a lot. Shout out to the opponent though, good game, like well done. Like they had a tough lead, they kind of came back from that, but I'm fairly certain I would have won this battle without a little tiny bit of delay, because like the difference at the end of the day was 1 turn. That's all it was, 1 turn. And that just happens. By the way, thanks again for joining in so much. We have currently 130 viewers total, so shouts to all of you. Thanks for spending your evening with me, or your morning, depends on what time zone you have, or your nighttime? I don't know. I think like Like, Asia should be at nighttime right now, right? I don't know. Wherever you're watching, shouts to you. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to give a like on the stream. But no, it's fun streaming again. I just love the aspect that I have both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I just like both platforms a lot. But yeah, we're having queue times, which is like so annoying. We have 3 more battles to go. I had 3 sets for the day, and we're nearly an hour live. For 3 sets? And this is, by the way, this is something that as well, some people asked me before as well, but like, oh, why are you not going up to the leaderboards? Why are you not trying to climb up higher? This is the reason. I don't like to sit around for way too long now to find an opponent. Like, it's a queue time simulator. What is your FURRET running? My FURRET is running Quick Attack. Quick Attack Brick Break. So far, so bad. I actually don't really think it's that great. Like, personally, like, I will very likely make a video towards one. But I don't think it's particularly great. I don't think it's bad though either, like that would be too much to say as well. I think it's nice and neutral basically in a lot of matchups, which is cool. Like it's what you can kind of want sometimes in Pokemon as well, like neutral Pokemon in this case. But I feel like that a lot of times it's just lacking a little bit of the damage output that you kind of want. And yeah. Here, for example, as well, I feel like I'm lagging still a little bit. I think the opponent got a bit more in than I wanted. The issue here is I think they have now a move. Yeah, they definitely have more than what they're showing. I think even if I'm going to use both shields, I might not be able to align myself. How many playoffs have I thrown so far? I think 1 or half. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking of Pup and playoff as well, but Pup and foul play as well. But I don't particularly know right now if it's actually the best play for that. Do I risk it? I'm fairly certain they have 2 Aqua Tails. I'm just gonna risk it still at the end of the day. Whatever. Oh, they stop. Go to Dragon Tail, Milotic. That's fine. I need 2 more fast moves to go for their own short move here, but that's okay by me. I will be able to take a hit anyway. Okay, they have their move now. Okay, I can knock them out in time. That should be able to knock them out. I don't want to take a hit from them, basically. It's my... Because if they go back into the Drapion, even then I'm going to be fine. Because the Drapion's charge moves don't hurt me that much. I will be able to take those hits. I should be able to get to another charge move even. Maybe. Like, they can't farm me down for sure. Like, there's no way that they can farm me down here. They will be able to get to another move here, but I can knock them out before... Because I have more attack anyway. Games, I don't really, like, I have to say, like, I think my lag is mainly down to, like, the stream and the connection issues and whatever. Otherwise, I feel like the game is actually quite solid. Recently, at least, like, so far for me playing. Okay, we have FURRET, but the different FURRET. It's a different FURRET. Thanks so much for the follow. Flame is the name. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see how much a Body Slam does from Judan's boss, because I should be able to get to my next Body Slam still before they get to their next move after. What's the Elo right now? I think we're 7 or 8 Elo away from Legends, so like the 3000 Elo range. I just need a 3-2 in order to hit Legend. And this is the last set here as well that I do, so. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay. We are... I think we have 2 more battles left. 2 more battles left. We have to win 1 in order to hit Legend. I want to hit Legend with this team. Again, if there would have been 1 or 2 battles, I will win no matter what if the disconnect didn't happen or whatever. But happens. It doesn't matter. It's interlude season. Why are we... We don't need to discuss any of that stuff. But I like this team. I like the idea behind the team. Well, I can say the idea that I had actually behind the team does not work though. Like, it really doesn't work. At the end of the day, like, I have FURRET, which is supposed to be like my closer that is very nice against nearly everything at the same time. Thanks so much for the follow. And then I have to do Dunsparce, which is supposed to be baiting out Dragon-type Pokemon. I don't think I baited out a singular Dragon-type Pokemon. And even if I go up against the Dragon-type Pokemon with the Dunsparce, it just doesn't do damage. It just really doesn't do damage. I don't know what is wrong with the Dunsparce, but the Dunsparce doesn't really... I don't know. It just doesn't do damage with Dragon-tail. It's like just kind of similar damage to like Rollout. And I'm like, my idea was great. I think the idea was fantastic, but like the execution from the Pokemon is just not there. Also, I have not hit, I think, a singular rock site yet. But Larry, thanks so much for the subscription on Twitch. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Shouts to you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone, like even if you, of course, don't subscribe or be a member. You can be a member on YouTube. Fantastic as well. For members on YouTube, by the way, as well, benefits there is that a lot of times you can see videos earlier because I schedule them, and I schedule them always that they are already available for members. So that's kind of cool. And I just remembered that I forgot to schedule the one video that I wanted to do for tomorrow. Fantastic. I can still do it later, maybe. But thanks so much for the sub. And we have a very bad lead for ourselves. Let's see what we can do. They could think they have Power Punch. Let's see what they do. I'm gonna go for my charge move. They should, like, here's the thing. They do resist damage, I do resist damage. We are both very squishy, so it still looks like we're doing some damage. Okay, they do that. That's fine. I will shield. You switch FURRET and Grimmsnarl. Could work out as well. Okay, they go for the bait. Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, in this case, it would make some sense. Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. I can farm you down now. With Peck. With Peck, it is 4 energy generation, so 8 per usage. So it means I think they need 6 more to get to the next move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna farm them down. Unfortunate. No! Not again. Like it's not even the cable's fault. The cable is fresh. The cable is new. The cable hasn't been used. Okay. Yeah, happy that you're out of the Elo stress. I feel like it can benefit quite a bit as well to even the community, because at the end of the day we had now 20 seasons in a row, I think, where there was the Elo stress basically, and that is gone now, which is fantastic. In that kind of way that people can kind of play without pressure. I know as well that a lot of people are struggling with like the Elo pressure the entire time on them. I sure went for up to a Rockstar. I know I do this here. I just try to get the shield because look, they have still 2 shields left. They're gonna shield destroy them anyway. Look at them. I knew that. So like I do get that a lot of people are kind of getting stressed out with that. Personally, for myself, I actually would like to have seasons even more difficult. I think it would motivate people more. Like, make a rank 25. Make a rank like 3250 or whatever. Don't make it that you can't achieve it. Like, make it that you can still achieve it, but like make it tough to achieve it. And don't give like rewards that are like too crazy in terms of like things that you can only get through that basically. That would be awesome, make too much sense. But like, give us extra Stardust or something. Give us Rare XL candy or something. Oh, great play by the opponent. I didn't even think about this. That is actually a fantastic play by the opponent. Well done, they deserve this one. They deserve this one. I didn't even think about it. And it didn't cross my mind a singular time that the opponent could just let the move go and keep the energy now and the shield for this scenario. Well done. That's all I can say. Like, they deserve the win. That was very nicely executed. The triple XL. Oh, they have Avalanche and triple XL. They don't run Shadow Ball at all. Which makes sense, actually. Where do you want Shadow Ball? There's not really a Pokemon where you want Shadow Ball, is there? Like, I can't even think of a single Pokemon where you need Shadow Ball and not Avalanche. Like, Shadow Ball, Avalanche have, I think, the exact same damage per energy. Yeah, they should have. Oh, that's crazy. Such an interesting, like, I want to showcase Frost as well, but I want to actually showcase Shadow Frost, which I have as well. But like, that is such a smart move actually. Last battle, by the way. This is deciding if we're gonna hit Legend today or not. We need to win this battle in order to hit Legend. Like, we need to win this battle. Until you end up in the mirror. Good shot. Good shot. Or if you end up against one of the water-type Pokemon. Like, there's some pure water-type Pokemon that are allowed to spawn. Kingdra. Okay, good lead. Good start. We have to win this now. Focus. Concentrate. Okay, I think we lagged the turn in the beginning. Fantastic. Foul play. I'm not too worried. Like, they have to go for Swift against me at the end of the day anyway. I will take one Swift on my lead. And I will swap out then into my... watch them have Hydro Pump. It learns Hydro Pump. Watch them. Here. Watch them. They have Swift. Okay. I have fast move pressure here. Look at the fast move pressure. I have super effective Dragon Tail, which you see already. It does tons. It actually completely destroys the entire family of Kingdra. Like, it really doesn't do any damage, does it? Like, it really doesn't do any damage. Come on, man. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that to me. You're not allowed to do that to me. Body slam spam. I do think that my best bet is here. Just go for the body slam spam, let them go for one charge move, swap out into my FURRET, try to kind of spread out the damage. Come on, not at the last battle. Okay. Spread out the damage. Spread out the damage. Go into the FURRET now after this one. Please be actually Earthquake, I would love that. Thank you. Because now you're energy dry. I want you to be energy dry. Because now you can only go for body slam, but he can't weaken me to the point where I'm like worried. So like it actually goes all kind of according to my plan so far. Everything is fine so far. Yeah, okay, that is not fine. I didn't think that they would survive this. This is also not fine. That's not the Pokemon I want to face. That is going downhill quite fast right now. Yeah, fantastic. I do think I'm gonna lose this now. Neither of the Pokemon are things I would like to really see here right now. I shield this. It's gonna be Crunch anyway. Go straight for the next one, please. Okay, they don't. That is really bad. I don't want that. They play that very well. They play that very, very well. So now they're gonna overfarm. They know that I only need a few fast moves. They wait. They're waiting turns. They're scaring me. I'm forced to go into you. I'm forced. Okay, goodbye there. They have Licky still, and they still have the Kingdra. Okay, this thing goes down. That's important. They go into the Licky, knock me out. Because Kingdra would need to go for Swift. Oh, I knock out the Licky. That changed everything. I think we win. I think we win. Yeah, we definitely win. Good. Bye, sir. We should be fine here. I think we're fine. I think we hit Legend. I think we're hitting Legend today. Yeah, we should be. Not even Swift Range, I think. Oh, Legend! This team got me up to Legend 3-2 once in a row. Could have won one or two more battles as well from it. But this should be it. This should be Legend. Finally! I can't believe it. I hit Legend every single season. Absolutely fantastic. Finally, I'm hitting Legend. What we all needed. I think this... Oh no, the screenshot was actually perfect. I finally hit Legend. And this is going to be it also for today, because I don't have any more battles left. But with that, thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a perfect day. I know that Licky definitely had a move. Like, I don't know why they didn't go. I have no idea. I really have no idea why they didn't go. It does not make any sense. But I can. Legend Pose. Honestly, Libra, Legend Pose, I want everything. But we don't get anything. Did we get actually a pose this season? We must have, right? I hope we did. I have no idea, honestly. But we have an Ultra League video that is now going to be alive as well for everyone on YouTube. So check it out there. I hope you have a fantastic day. I can, though, if you don't want to watch the video on YouTube for the Ultra League, see if I can rate anyone. But there's nobody. Here, there's someone who is streaming. There are two people who are streaming PvP. Let's go for Crispy. There you go. I'm gonna here allow you to join the raid for the people who want to join the raid. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening, morning, wherever you are. Maybe even night, maybe even midday, who knows. See you all on Monday again. I will skip the Saturday. Saturday I'm not gonna stream, but Monday I will. So